All right, well, it's Action Bible time. So we're on page 278, honeycomb argument based on 1 Samuel 13 through 14. The Philistines immediately planned their counterattack against this upstart king and his brave son. Take 3,000 chariots, 6,000 horsemen, and all our infantry. Set up a camp at Michmash. From there, we can send out raiding parties that will draw Saul from his stronghold at Gilgal. Despite their victories, many of the Israelites lose courage when they see the size of the enemy forces. The Philistines outnumber us by thousands. I am hiding out until this is over. There's a pit down the valley. I'll hide there. Even in the camp of King Saul, the soldiers are afraid. A raid on the Philistine garrison is one thing. Fighting the whole Philistine army is something else. These men are losing their nerve, Saul said. He would be here by now to offer a sacrifice to God. We can't wait much longer for him to come, or there won't be an army left to fight. You're right, we won't wait. I'll make the offering myself. Saul no sooner finishes performing the sacrifice when he sees Samuel coming. I was afraid my people would run away before you got here, so I offered the sacrifice. You have disobeyed God. Because of this, one day you will lose your kingdom to another. Not only does Samuel remove God's favor from Saul, but only 600 soldiers remain who are brave enough to fight the entire Philistine army. Meanwhile, the Philistines send out raiding parties to keep Saul's army separated from supplies, weapons, and reinforcement. Saul doesn't know what to do, so his son, Prince Jonathan, decides to take action. I've had enough of waiting for these pagan fellows to do something. Let's go over to the Philistine garrison by ourselves. Maybe the Lord will do something miraculous. I'm with you wholeheartedly. If they leave us alone, we'll leave them alone. But if they taunt us and dare us to attack them, we'll take that as a sign from the Lord that he will defeat them. Secretly, Jonathan and his armor bearer leave camp. When they reach the foot of the cliff that leads to the Philistine garrison, the enemy dares them to come up and fight. Boldly, Jonathan and his friends scale the cliff. Follow me, since the Lord is with us. We don't need a lot of soldiers. At the top of the cliff, they attack with such daring that the Philistines flee in panic. In their confusion, the Philistines even attack one another. From his camp, Saul sees the Philistines retreating. When he discovers that Jonathan is missing, he knows who must be responsible for this miracle. Saul's soldiers run to catch up to Jonathan and join in the attack. Jonathan's pursuit of the fleeing Philistines takes him through the woods. There, he sees honey oozing out of a fallen beehive. He grabs a honeycomb. As soon as he's eaten it, he gets all of his energy back. Come on, let's teach these pagan dogs a lesson. But the soldiers don't follow him. Why is everyone so tired? God has delivered these Philistines into our hands if we can just keep chasing them. While you were gone, your father swore an oath that no soldier could eat anything until nightfall. The hungry soldiers give up their pursuit and go back to King Saul's camp. Saul is furious when he finds out that Jonathan ate some food. You dishonored my oath, so help me God, I will have you executed for this. You will kill me because I didn't know about your foolish oath. If our soldiers had been allowed to eat, we could have conquered all the Philistines on this day. Your stupid decision cost us the victory that God tried to give us. Your son is a hero. He delivered us from the Philistines. God has shown him favor. We will not let him be killed. Saul backs down, but this is not the last time his temper will get him in trouble. So you gotta be cool, man. Gotta be calm. I'm talking to myself too, because I get upset too easily. So need to be more like Jesus. Be slow to anger and be more merciful and forgiving. Okay, because that's what he's given us, and so we must forgive in order to be forgiven. So y'all remember that. God bless you and your family. I hope you enjoyed that little story there. All right. Till next time.